Hello and welcome to Hits in History. Today's song is I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For by U2. Let's go back to August of 1987 when this song reached the top of the charts, #1 in the United States, where it stayed for 2 weeks. But first, what else was going on around the world? Well, the first conference in the world on artificial life was held at the National Library in Los Alamos, and there was a terrible underground fire in the tube station in London at King's Cross, killing 31 people. When we talk about the Joshua Tree, we're talking about U2 at its peak. And remember, they had probably the best producers for pop and rock music at the time in Daniel Lanois and Brian Eno. Now, the name of the album is called the Joshua Tree. This is a tree located in the desert of the United States. The name of the tree was given by the Mormons as this gnarly shaped tree pointed to the promised land. But as a name for an album, Bono thought it was terrible. He said it's not like Born in the Joshua Tree or The Dark Side of the Joshua Tree or something like that, but it worked. Keep in mind that some of the music on this album is not perfect. The members of the group, in particular Bono, even to this day talks about the imperfection of this album. There are instrumental mistakes on this album. Bono mentions that his voice was not nearly as advanced and developed as he wanted it to become. There was a moment on their previous album called Unforgettable Fire where Bono begins to make a change and his voice does improve. U2 in this year, 1987, was on the cover of Time magazine. They were extremely popular. They knew, there was something about U2, they knew that they had a long way to go and that they would become the supergroup that they are today. Also, at the time, if we talk about the development of the group and how they knew that their album was going to become very successful, many people called them self-righteous at the time. They had this attitude that critics of U2 called them self-righteous. Bono always said, look, I'll point the first finger at myself. 3 of the 4 members are Christians. They're quite religious, but they don't want to get involved in religion. Their music is more about spirituality. And in fact, as they say, spirituality and especially organized religion is taboo in rock and roll. That's today's song, I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For by U2. Thanks for watching.